As a traditionalist, I can see an argument for allowing immigration, but I cannot see an argument in favour of keeping the unemployed without work in favour of immigrants. In fact, my attitude to immigrants and towards white Australians who support them over their fellow Australians has hardened considerably. But while I want an immediate end to immigration, I unfortunately see that that could have a serious consequence for the economy. Because, like most Western countries, Australia is part of an immigration pyramid scheme, a scheme that imports people to hide how bad our society is functioning and to provide cheap labour to industry. It also keeps many builders, architects, and developers in employment who continue to make our cities harder places to live. Our goal should be twofold. One, to end the importation of a new people to replace us, and two, to end the economic pyramid scheme that demands more and more or it will collapse. To that order, I propose a plan that would reduce immigration from the current 1 in 100 to a much more manageable 1 in 1,000 per year. And that would take place over the course of 7 years by reducing the intake by 25,000 each year until we reached our target. First year, 175,000. Second year, 150,000. Third year, 125,000. Fourth year, 100,000. Fifth year, 75,000. Sixth year, 50,000. Seventh year, 25,000. This allows each area of the economy to adjust to the new conditions and gives companies and workers a chance to adjust as well. While we each harbour a desire to get back at those who have allowed the current state of affairs to exist and to punish them, politically and economically we must resist such thoughts. Traditionalists have an advantage that others do not have, as we can see things in the long term. That means that instead of changing things overnight, we can take time to change things around. We should use that to our advantage. Immigration should only exist for one reason, and that is to benefit the nation. If it doesn't do that, then it should end. 25,000 a year isn't exactly ending it, but it means that those who are allowed in have to have a very good argument for being allowed in. Now let's compare my proposal to the current intake. Over 5 years, currently we would have over 1 million. In mine, 625,000. Over 10 years, currently, we'll have over 2 million. Mine, 767,000. Over 20 years, currently, 4 million. Mine, 997,000. That's a difference of more than 3 million. That's a big number when you remember that Australia's current population is 25 million. Of course, sadly, this is just an idea, a proposal. I do not have the power to make this happen, but it is important to think about what you would do if you did have the power, both as an intellectual exercise and as a way of defining what you believe and to define how practical an idea it is. I have further thoughts on refugees, but I'll leave that for the moment.